Hi, I'm Natalie Lucier, and today we're talking about giving up and what you should do instead. Welcome back. I'm Natalie Lucier, and you're watching Off the Charts, where we help you reimagine what's possible for your business. And I'm your business strategist and digital visionary. Today we're talking about giving up before you give it your all. Seth Godin calls it the dip. It's that really uncomfortable place that you get to right before you're about to break through to another level. To help you see if you are experiencing self-help growing pains, we're going to take a look at an analogy that we can all understand. Imagine this. You're trying to catch a train. It could also be a boat or a plane, it doesn't really matter, but you have baggage in your hands and you're running and trying to catch up before it leaves. As you're running, you see the doors are starting to close. If you tell yourself, oh, I'll catch the next one, you start to slow down and you're pretty much guaranteeing that you won't get on that train. On the other hand, when you see those doors starting to close, if you give yourself an extra jolt of energy and you tell yourself, yes, I can make it, and you start running and waving your hands in the air, then chances are by the time you get to the door, they might have just reopened for you. Have you ever experienced something like that before? I know I have, and we can definitely go into why it worked, whether the conductor saw you coming and opened the doors for you, or you just willed your way onto that train. It doesn't really matter, but what matters is the analogy and how it applies to business. Take, for example, if you're doing a product launch. As you're sending your emails, you're seeing the signups coming in, but you're just not quite getting the results you were hoping for. What happens is you kind of give up and say, oh, maybe I'll do better on the next launch. So you hold back and you don't send the last couple of emails that would have guaranteed more sales for you. Let's take a look at another example. Let's say you want to be interviewed on a podcast and you're even emailing back and forth with the host trying to find the right time for your interview. But for whatever reason, that email's been in your inbox for 2 weeks and you're at that awkward moment where you're not really sure if you should reach out or just kind of give up. Or maybe you've been writing a book and suddenly you see someone else come out with a book with a similar topic that really makes you want to just throw in the towel and not even finish. So how can we turn around all of these uncomfortable situations that make you want to give up and instead make sure you get on the train and sigh because you made it? In the case of the product launch, you need to give yourself an emotional pick-me-up. While you're writing those last couple of emails, put your whole heart into those emails. You can totally be vulnerable and let people know that you're not quite experiencing what you thought you would, and that might just open up even more opportunities for sales. And why not reach back out to the podcast host, make an apology, and let them know that you're recommitting to this. It's never too late to get back in touch and to make it happen. As for the book, if you've come this far with it, it's not a good idea to give up. Just go ahead and complete the book and you'll be so much happier when it's out there into the world. It's that uncomfortable moment before you actually publish that's the really hard part. And besides, it doesn't matter if somebody else is also riding the train with you. You're just going to help even more people. So this doesn't mean that you have to be constantly on the run or chasing to the point of exhaustion, but what it does mean is that when you realize you're almost about to give up or give up hope, it's time to reinvigorate and get on it. So my call to action for you today is to take a look at any projects that you may have unconsciously given up hope on and realize whether you actually want to pursue them or not. Sometimes you don't, and that's totally fine, but if you do, it's time to reinvigorate yourself, so leave a comment below and tell me which ones you're recommitting to. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up on YouTube and also make sure that you're subscribed to the channel so you never miss any upcoming episodes of Off the Charts. You'll also want to head over to getawebsitecheckup.com to grab your free training all about increasing your site's traffic, subscribers, and sales.